What do you think are the biggest like misperceptions or like misconceptions around kind of restaurants and the food industry, which like you've discovered?
The misconceptions of it, what? By the people, what they think about?
Yeah, what they think about high-end dining, or what they think about kind of your life maybe, or kind of the surroundings
I mean,
you're in.
my life is amazing. It's so they're not wrong about that. How lucky it is, but
the food industry.
It is boring. It is a bit boring. I mean, there is in the end. When you realize you've got to write a piece and you don't feel like going out and you have to go to a restaurant and you go and eat and it's not very good but they're nice people and it's a small independent business, so you can't shit on it, so you've got to find a way of writing right. It's quite boring, and sitting down, roll up your sleeves, like, here I go again. It's why I mentioned earlier football and cricket. My great love is really, apart from like my family, and it's I do love them, but it's cricket, there's a world in which I would, traveling around the world watching cricket and writing about it would be great, except I've tried writing about cricket and it spoils it. So something you really, really, really love, it spoils it. And also I know too much. So I'm an amateur with food and I quite like restaurants. I quite like them. I'd probably always rather just be at home reading a book and stroking my cat and reading my children a bedtime story. But so when I'm in a restaurant, it's not the place I most want to be. So then when it comes to writing about it, I don't have, nothing gets in the way. I don't know all that much. Someone who knew, I find if I don't know how you find writing about wine, if you know too much, it can get in the way and be difficult to write an interesting thing because.
And definitely in terms of descriptions and things like that, like I actually felt like when I first entered, everything's just like so new and exciting.
What do they know? The way you were talking to me about the, and it's on a slope and it's a bit flinty, so obviously there's that minerality. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, but I guess this podcast, there are wine people listening.
No, there are some, sorry.
And you're also very good at doing it in an approachable way.
It was just like, because of climate change, it helps.
This was not a razz. No, it's just, I'm over egging.
Yeah.
But
I
being
know
a bit
exactly
of an arsehole, but I'd
expect nothing less, Giles. I'd be disappointed if it weren't.
You just have all this knowledge. How much of it are you going to divulge? How much are you going to reveal? So I do have a certain amount of knowledge, but the restaurant critics who are showing off about how much they know, I don't really like most of the restaurant critics, frankly.
I was going to say, who do you read? Restaurant critics, and
Nobody.
do you read any wine critics?
No.